Dear Taurus, there are times when your steadfastness speaks louder than any words ever could. You are not here by mere chance. You stand at the threshold of a great harvest, a door to abundance that has long awaited your patience. In the next 48 hours, something tangible and significant is set to materialize in your life, a piece of destiny that is not a coincidence, but a response to the silent burdens you've carried when no one else was watching. However, before this gift can be yours, a figure will emerge, appearing as a golden opportunity, but sent as a final test of karma. In this journey, I will guide you to recognize this presence and anchor yourself in the energies surrounding you. This news is not sudden. It arrives at a time when your foundations are strong enough to receive it. Some rewards are not abrupt. They are cultivated patiently long before we see the bloom. Imagine waking up one day, feeling a profound sense of peace in your soul, knowing that the moment you've worked for has finally arrived. Within the next 2 days, something of great value will manifest in your life, not by chance, but as a divine response from the universe, a reward for your unwavering spirit through countless trials and sacrifices. As you hear these words, consider where you might be perhaps buried in work, carrying the weight of your family's responsibilities, or in a quiet moment, feeling that your contributions have gone unnoticed. But rest assured, your perseverance has not been forgotten. It has communicated with the universe through every drop of sweat and every act of loyalty. You may have whispered, "When will my hard work finally pay off?" as you watched others achieve success quickly, while you remained on the sidelines, patiently building brick by brick. You have been prepared for this moment, like fertile ground chosen to nurture the most precious seeds. In many spiritual traditions, there is a beautiful concept of the ripening of conditions, which suggests that things only come to fruition when the foundation is truly ready. What you are about to receive is the bountiful crop after a long drought, the harvest after seasons of hardship. The universe reminds us to be patient, for what is meant for you is being built to last behind the scenes. Though you may not see it, the universe is working on your behalf. Your quiet prayers for stability, security, and peace have reached the heavens, and the time is drawing near for the gate of abundance to open. What awaits you is not a random gift. It is the culmination of a steadfast journey that few have witnessed. You have weathered storms that others could not endure, maintaining loyalty in a world that is often fickle. You have given generously, loved faithfully, and held everything together when it would have been easier to walk away. Today, the universe whispers, "It is time." Have you ever wondered why you find yourself in the same cycles of overgiving and under-receiving? Despite your best efforts, you've tried to be more generous, more reliable, yet you end up feeling taken for granted. This is not due to any weakness on your part, nor is it because you failed to learn your lessons. There exists an energy, a memory, buried deep within your being that continues to guide your choices. This energy is not abstract. It takes the form of someone who made you believe they would build a future with you, only to abandon the project, leaving you with the wreckage. You may have kept going, putting on a brave face for the world, but inside, a hairline crack in your trust has been widening. Each time you start to build again, the memory of that betrayal resurfaces, causing you to hesitate. You may wonder why this pattern persists. The truth is gentle, yet powerful. It is not your fault. You did not attract this pain. You are simply holding on to a failed investment, a structure you haven't been able to let go of. A wise teacher once said, "We cannot build a new house while still grieving the old one." The divine waits patiently for you to utter a simple phrase, "I am ready to let go." The hardest part is not forgiving those who hurt you. It's forgiving yourself for investing so much trust, for missing the red flags, and for pouring your resources into ground that was never meant to be fertile. Do you know that feeling of regret that chains you to the past? You are not foolish, you are loyal and dedicated. You simply couldn't fathom that someone would demolish a structure built with such care and love. I urge you to place your hand over your heart and speak this aloud. I was not wrong to be loyal. I just need to learn to be loyal to myself first. Your soul was not crafted to live in fear of instability. Like the earth, you are resilient. You endure and provide. You have survived the harshest winters, and now you need not repeat those lessons. The energy that has been blocked within you is about to be released. But before it flows freely, you must confront it. Close your eyes and visualize the person or situation that made you feel your investment was worthless, the one you still haven't forgiven. Whisper gently, "I have held this loss in my heart for too long, but today I choose to release it." You don't need to explain this to anyone or write it down. All it takes is your permission for your soul to walk away from the old sight. You are no longer the person left in the ruins. You are the one who rose and built a fortress of self-worth that cannot be shaken. The strongest souls are not those who have never been hurt, but those who have faced collapse and still choose to build again with wisdom. You are that soul. Take a few moments to breathe deeply. If you wish, write their name or the situation on a piece of paper and burn it as a ritual, or simply affirm, "I deserve to build on new ground." As the light of prosperity begins to enter your life, be cautious. Darkness will attempt to return, but it won't come in the same form. It may appear as a lucrative offer or sound advice, but one individual will emerge, seeming to help you while actually testing your readiness to own your new chapter. This is where I will assist you in recognizing this presence before they destabilize what you have diligently rebuilt. If you have ever trusted someone, hoping they would be a partner, only to be let down, write this down. I release the darkness to step into the light. When light arrives, remember this darkness does not vanish. It merely learns to disguise itself. The most sophisticated disguise is when darkness takes on the appearance of reliability. You may feel a pull as someone enters your life, bringing a sense of security and the promises you've longed to hear. You don't need to try anymore. Not everyone who appears during your vulnerable moments has malicious intent, but your soul, having experienced loss, will recognize those who are not sound investments, not with your eyes, but with a subtle feeling of unease, a gut instinct that tells you to protect your assets. Listen closely. Your heart already knows. You have been there before, trusting too soon and paying a heavy price. You believed someone appreciated the stability you offered, only to find they vanished once they got what they wanted, taking a piece of your security with them. Spiritual texts warn us that a wolf can come in sheep's clothing, and the devil can appear as an angel of light. The true danger lies not in overt opposition, but in sweetness with an agenda. It doesn't hurt you immediately. Instead, it slowly erodes the self-trust you have painstakingly rebuilt. Taurus, you are the most dependable sign of the zodiac, not out of naivety, but because you see the value in others and are willing to invest in them. This very stability makes you a target, not for enemies, but for those who wish to build their own lives on the foundation you laid. The most dangerous person is not the one who openly dislikes you, but the one who pretends to admire you, arriving just when you are looking for a safe harbor. You once gave with all your heart, believing that loyalty would protect you from harm. The truth is that not everyone understands the language of steadfastness. You no longer need to open your vault out of politeness. You have the right to protect your most valuable assets. If something feels off, even without clear reasoning, it's not paranoia, it's the sacred intuition that grounded souls like yours possess. Close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, who leaves me feeling emotionally or financially drained after every conversation? Who makes me feel small, even while praising me? Who makes me feel I need to prove my worth instead of simply being valued? The answer is within you, and today, you don't need to react. You only need to recognize. Taurus, you need not fear anymore, because I will guide you to activate your protective energy and prepare for the destined message that is approaching you. No one can take it away if you are genuinely ready. If you have ever trusted someone who turned their back when you needed them most, declare this for your soul. I protect the sacred ground within me. Did you notice the signs? There are tangible phenomena that no one teaches us to understand. Only a soul that has built, lost, and rebuilt knows how to listen. Today, I must tell you something crucial. The message of abundance you have been waiting for is drawing near. It won't come through a grand entrance. There will be no trumpets or heralds. Instead, it will arrive in a way that only a soul truly prepared can recognize a tangible sign. Have you ever received a small, unexpected sum of money right when you needed it, or felt a profound sense of peace and security just by walking into your home? The universe communicates not with empty words, but through tangible codes, and only those who are still can truly hear them. As a Taurus, you possess a unique sensitivity, born under the light of Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and value. You have always sensed what is truly worthwhile, what is lasting, not because you are slow, but because you can hear the frequencies of stability that the chaotic world has forgotten. Now, Venus is in a rare position, opening a channel of earthly abundance just for you. In ancient teachings, This state is known as attuning to the frequency of prosperity, where you no longer have to strive to find security because your inner worth is already attracting it. You don't need to beg for guidance. You have been guided all along. You just need to pause and observe. The numbers 2, 6, and 8. These are signs. Nothing is random. If you are hearing this, it is also a sign. The universe has been whispering to your soul in countless ways, through moments of comfort, unexpected gifts, and feelings of peace, so you could learn the sacred lesson of patience. You don't need to seek validation from others. Your soul already knows your worth. You just need the courage to trust it. This is the greatest lesson. Truth does not arrive with proof. It manifests through a feeling of rightness. No one else can declare. This is your moment. Only you know, because you have toiled, waited, believed, been broken, and still chosen to keep building. Conclusion. In the quiet moments of peace, the unexpected gifts, and the feeling of being home, the universe has spoken. You are ready. Dear Taurus, you didn't stumble upon this message. Your soul called it forth like a steady compass, finally pointing to true north after being lost for so long. Now is the time to pause, not to run, but to receive. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and reflect on the tangible blessings you have witnessed in recent days that you once thought were coincidences. They were not coincidences. They were confirmations. You don't need to shout to the universe, "I'm ready." You only need to whisper, "I have seen and I accept." From comfort to numbers, from security to songs, everything is the universe preparing you for the destiny that is approaching. When it arrives, you will recognize it as truth because your heart will feel at peace. If something has resonated with your soul in this moment, write it down. I have seen the sign. This is not just a comment. It is a sacred message to the universe that you are ready to receive. Thank you, Taurus, for staying until the end. Thank you for listening, not just with your ears, but with the heart that has known both labor and loss. Thank you for not abandoning yourself, even in moments when you felt your efforts were in vain. Your unwavering presence has brought true stability into this world. May you receive the tangible rewards you have silently worked for, and may you find them at the very moment you begin to believe you are worthy of them. May every past failure dissolve into fertile ground for your future, and may every beautiful thing you have patiently built find its way back to you, allowing you to smile without hiding the weight of your past struggles any longer.